Hi, this is Gore. I have with me this Clarion player that's found on 3rd generation Proton Saga 1.3 standard and 1.3 executive. This player is only found on Proton Saga that's pre-facelift. That means this is the model that I'm exactly talking about. The 3rd generation Proton Saga before the 2019 facelift. After the 2019 facelift, the player has changed to a different player, and even the location is different. The location is somewhere up here already. Then the aircon blower is actually down here. But for this car, let's have a look at it. So when you turn on the vehicle, it will show the time of the player itself. So 3:25 p.m. Press this button. This button turns on the player, and then it shows Proton word for a while, and then it reverts back to the last media played, which is radio. So I was playing radio just now, so the radio and the frequency that I was at is already there. Okay, so this player plays CD, and then this player also plays USB drive. Okay, and of course radio, and it also have Bluetooth connectivity. Okay, to turn on the radio, just press the source button. I just did that just now, and then the source button, okay, it will be showing player, it shows radio like what I did. So there's a band button up here. The band shows a band menu, and also or iPod. So if you have iPod connectivity, up here the iPod menu can be shown down here. So pressing the band, it will change to FM2. Just now was FM1, now become FM2 and FM3. And then it also has AM band, which is medium wave, down here. Okay, pressing again, it returns back to FM1. So there are 3 FM band. There are 3 FM band for this player itself. So 3 FM band. So each FM band has 6 memory preset. That means you can store up to 18 memory presets for FM radio itself. And for AM band, you only have 6 because AM band only have one band only. Okay. You can start looking for frequency by selecting this button here to manually seek if you want. Okay, you can manually seek a station like this. So 104.4, let's say 104.4 is quite near, so I can just press a few buttons and then it's already there. And then after that I can just press the memory that I like. So after pressing it, it shows down there number 5 because I pressed number 5 preset. Then I can look for the next station. Okay, so this one, and I can press it at number 6 to store number 6. Okay, then number 6 to show down here, showing that this frequency is already attached to number 6. And then if it's too far away, you might just want to let it to seek automatically. So this is the next one I found. I can save it to other memory preset, and then I can also continue to seek and save and so on. So these are the ways we can save radio stations onto an FM channel itself. Okay, let's go to the next one, FM2. FM2, then you have a button down here called PSAS. Okay, this is for automatic seeking. So press and hold down, it shows A store. Then the frequency will begin to run, and then after that, when it have finished doing everything, okay, preset 3. Okay, so it have already found the 6 strongest station, and it has already programmed all the 6 strongest station into the memory itself. So memory 1, this one. Okay, some radio station will have a radio data system, the RDS. It will show the name of the radio station. Some player can even tell what's the name of the program that's being played on the particular station. Anyway, you can change the display. If you don't like the name, you can change the display to by pressing this button down here to change the preset to clock, or if you don't like it. Okay, some station don't have name one, like this one. It will remain. It does. Yeah, it has a radio data system, my FM. Okay, and then this one, I don't know what's down here. So there are few. So continue few more stations until you're done. Okay, so these are the strongest station down here. And then you can also repeat for FM3. You can also do the same by pressing the automatic store button. Then it will store the 6 strongest station. So let's see what you can find and what you can save. Okay, you save a few down here. I think it's because the position of the car right now, only some stations can be found, some stations cannot be found. Okay, so that's so much so about the FM itself. Then for AM band, you can also choose this way to find any station that you want, and then you can still store them down here. Okay, AM band has gone down to the other mode down here, LODX mode, for low frequency to high frequency. Okay, if you can find any, then you'll be there. But then AM band, I doubt so you'll be able to find any of the station, because Malaysia radio station already switched fully to FM sometimes around the 1990s onwards. Okay, so AM bands for those who are still for country or places where amplitude modulation is still in use. Okay, so there's the source button, there's a band, and then there is a adjust down here, adjust button down here. So you can press the adjust button, okay, and then it shows clock. You can toggle between 24 hour and 12 hour. So 24, if we turn this way, got no response, then turn it the other way around. Okay, so there's an alternative between 12 hour clock and 24 hour clock. Choose the one that you want, and then press this button to go to the next adjustment. So this is clock adjust. To do clock adjust, press this button here, and then turn this one to adjust the hour, and then press this one again. Press this one to go to confirm. Okay, one more time. Okay, clock adjust. So press this button to begin clock adjust. The hour field begin to blink. Turn to adjust the hour, and so on. Once you have already settled down, press the next button here. Okay, change already. So I need to press a bit harder to go to the minute field. So adjust the minute field like this. Okay, when you're done, press this button to confirm. The clock will blink a few times, then after that the time has already been set. Pressing the next one shows the PTY mode. PTY mode is not available for Malaysia. That means for countries where PTY mode is enabled, the player can stop or can seek on to any kind of broadcast that you want. So I've turned on the PTY mode, so the next one will be PTY selection. So for example, I select news. I already selected news. I got so many to choose from: info, sport, educate, drama, culture, and so on. So others, and so weather, chill. Okay, so choose those that you like, and then once you're there, just leave it here, and then press one button, it goes back to PTY select. So PTY select, that means when you turn on the player, it will zoom on to the kind of program that you have that you like in there. So I selected news, so it will look for news. Okay, but unfortunately PTY mode is not available for Malaysia. You see what I call alternative frequency mode. Turn this way to set it to on, and then turn it back to set it to off. Alternate frequency means the radio is capable to look for an alternate frequency of the same station which is stronger and better. Then it will zoom on to that frequency itself. But sometimes people complain is the frequency keep on changing around. Okay, that's because of alternate frequency. So in some areas where the same station is broadcasted in two different frequency, the player can end up switching between these two frequency, whichever is stronger. Okay, for this moment I turn it off to off. Okay, now this one you have to be very careful. If you press here too long and this is reset, that means this is going to reset the whole player back to factory setting. Okay, so that's the case, and then pressing again, it goes back to clock. And then to return, just press the adjust, and then it returns back to your normal display. There is a TA button down here. TA is called travel announcement. Okay, travel announcement. Okay, you can see from there stereo is on. There's stereo, there's travel announcement, and there's PTY mode also on. Travel announcement, Malaysia unfortunately don't have such thing also. So travel announcement means whatever program, whatever media that you're playing, it will stop when the radio receives the travel announcement. Okay, so like maybe as road closure or accident or something like that. Okay, So travel announcement can be on by turning it by pressing the adjust button, turn it off, and then turn it on again. Okay, so that is the case. Sometimes the stereo light might blink is because of the program itself. So sometimes some program may not be fully in stereo mode. So this is only in stereo mode now here. This is actually Langkawi own broadcast station, so it's always in stereo mode. So sometimes do not be alarmed if you find the stereo light disappear, because sometimes the radio will disable the stereo mode so that you switch to mono, and then you can get better reception. Okay, the next one here is a sound button. The sound button, you see down here, it shows now driver, and then if you press it some more, it will switch to other that we mostly familiar with. The first one, this is what you call VAPS mode. VAPS actually is a mode where it will enhance the sound for the different condition of the car. So pressing and hold down, okay, it will show VAPS mode off. Pressing again, it will show VAPS mode on. If I turn off the VAPS mode, okay, off, then press it again, it now shows the bass, the treble, and so on. So that means I have turned off the sound enhancement for the player itself. So sometimes I'm alone in the car, maybe got driver only, so I want to enable the VAPS so that I want a better sound for the front, for the driver alone. So I press this button, turn on the VAPS, and then press the button again, and then switch toggle between all packs or driver. So if I set to driver, that means the sound enhancement will be only for driver, because this car has speaker at the front door, okay, and it also has speaker at the back door, which cannot be seen from my angle. Okay, so there is an option for you to toggle between enhancement sound for driver or all packs. All packs means all passenger. Okay, so that is the I put to driver now because I'm the only one in the car at the moment. Pressing again, you will bring up the bass, so you can adjust the bass by turning this one. Next one, mid-range, same thing, I can turn this way, and then treble, and then fade balance between the right and left speaker, and then fader between the front and the rear speaker, and then after that it goes back to the main display down there. Okay, so this is so much so for the radio, and then the adjustment, the travel announcement, the sound menu, and the band down there. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video for a while so that I can hook on the USB, and then we'll try the USB. Okay, so the USB port is here, so take the USB and then put it inside, and then the system will show file iPod, and then you begin to read the USB itself. Then you play the first song that is in the thumb drive itself. So you can go to the next song by selecting this one, the next song already, and then but you see it goes back to track 03. It goes to the track 03, and then it goes to the next song, folder 1, track 04, and then track 05, track 06, and so on. You can also reverse by selecting this one to go back to the previous track. Pressing the back seat button once reverts the song to the starting position. Pressing it twice brings to the previous track. Okay, so that's the part now here. And then you see down here preset 1, now it has the word FDN of folder down. It also has folder up, FUP for folder up. The preset number 3 now become the scan mode. Preset number 5 become the repeat mode, and preset number 6 has now become random mode. Pressing this one brings to the next folder, folder 2, folder 3. Pressing this one brings it back down to different folder. Then when you hit the end, you will go to from folder 1 in no more lower folder, you will go to folder 8, and then folder 7, and so on. Okay, Okay, so there's a folder and up and down. This is what you call scan mode. Scan mode means it will play the track for a few seconds, then it will jump to the next track. Yeah, let me see. Okay, you see, jump to folder 8 already. Just now folder 7, jump to folder 8. You play the song for a few seconds, and then it jumps. So this is people use the scan mode to sample the music. Is if they like what they listen to, and then they can, all they have to do is just press the scan mode off, and then they will play the next. They will play the song, and then if they want to search, if they want to scan again, then they can press again one more time to scan. But people normally use the scan mode to sample what kind of music is in the folder. Sometimes they forget. Maybe I'm looking for some song, but I don't want to every time come here and press the next button. So I just put the scan mode. Then when I reach the song that I want to listen, I just turn off the scan mode. This is for repeat. That means I turn the track repeat on. That means you keep on repeating, the player will keep on repeating this track until you come here and turn off the repeat mode. Next one is randomized mode. Randomized mode means when you turn on randomized mode, it will play a random track from any folder. So I don't even know what folder it is right now. So it's playing track 03 from some folder. And then if the next song maybe in folder 4, track number 1, I wouldn't know. It's a random. Okay, and then press again, turn off the randomized mode, and the current playing song just now will now continue to play. So that's the random mode down there. Then there is also a display mode, but let me see whether got anything down here. Oh, it's in Chinese. Let me go back to folder 7. Okay, folder 7, they all at least have English display. Okay, so just now we were looking at this. Okay, the track time. So the display now shows the track and the elapsed time. Pressing the display, it will show file. So the file is actually been here before. I think been here. Been here before .mp3. Okay, so this is the name of the file that you can see when you plug this thumb drive into a desktop or a laptop, and then you open a file manager. You see, okay, been here before .mp3. That's the file name. Pressing one more time, it will show the folder name. The folder name is called player test. Player test is I use this folder to test the capabilities of the player itself. So this is why I call this folder. And then pressing again, it will show title, the song title. Some song got title, some song don't have title one. Okay, like let's see the next song. Okay, the next song, see whether got title or not. Let it play for a while. There's a player, there's a name for it. Okay, so some song will have, some songs won't have. Okay, now this this folder is supposed to have 5, I think it's 1, 2, 3, I have 6 files in here. The other I only have 2 MP3. I have 2 .flac file, and I have a .wav file, wave file, and a .au. AU is normally used as an audio file in Unix, so in Unix machine, so .au. So unfortunately, this player can only play MP3 because you only found 2 tracks inside this folder, so it can only play MP3, cannot play anything else from the USB. CD audio, of course, it can play put in a CD audio, of course it will play. Okay, but for USB drive, it only plays MP3. Okay, so that's the display down there. Okay, so the next phase will be Bluetooth connectivity. So let me pause the video and get the Bluetooth devices ready. Okay, to get the Bluetooth ready, we need to press the display button and hold it down. So it will now show connect. Okay, when it shows connect, then that means you already enter Bluetooth connectivity mode. So press the left arrow or the right arrow also can, anyone also can. Then the one it will show add device. So okay, so when you see add device, then what you can do is you can start pressing this button to add a device. Okay, it will now show pairing. After that, Then on the phone, quickly go and refresh and look for, and then the player would be Proton. So tap on the Proton, then it will pair. It will show a number down there, 399-110, 399-110 on the phone, and just tap pair. Then after that, the phone has already been paired to the player itself. Okay, then the display returns back to add device. Okay, pressing the band button will now have one more additional option called BT audio. So with BT audio on, then you can go to your phone and then you can start playing the audio from the phone itself. So let me just pause the video to get the phone ready to play something on board the phone itself. Okay, so anyway, this car comes with a keyless fob. So okay, I now have the phone to play something, which is something for my channel. So if I tap the play button, the sound will be. So we have the lock and unlock button over here. So you can unlock the car from the key fob or by pressing this button down here. Okay, so when you play anything from the phone, the sound will be piped to the radio speakers itself. Okay, so that's how the BT audio should work. Okay, so the next phase will be to simulate a telephone call coming in on this player is on the phone itself. So my phone is connected to the player, so I'm going to get another phone to dial this number down here, calling. Okay, incoming call already. See what it display. Okay, so the person, it doesn't pick up the call, so you have to press this button here to actually talk on the telephone. Okay, testing 1 2 3. Okay, there's severe echo on the phone because it's quite close to the device. It's quite close to the player itself. So incoming call, you need to press this button down here to connect to the play to pick up the call. Okay, similarly you can also make the call from here. I don't know whether I can still make the call, but try and see whether I can make the call.
Your line is currently barred.
Oh, I think I ran out of credit on this Unify phone. So yeah, so anytime when you make the phone call, the player also would everything will be broadcasted to the sound will be piped to the car player itself. Okay, so that is this part down here. Okay, with my phone paired to the player itself, what I did was I just pressed this display button, press a little while longer, it will show voice dialing. So but then the problem is I need to teach the phone and also teach my phone and to recognize all the voice, the names of all the person in voice, so that I can use the voice dialing to dial. Okay, pressing the next button is called a redial. Redial, that means I can dial the last number dial on this phone itself. So pressing down here, it will attempt my phone to redial. Yeah, my phone is now redialing. Okay. Okay, so the call ended because what happened is this phone is actually a data only phone, a data only line. So data only phone cannot call anyone but anyway, so that's how the redial is lah. Okay, if you keep it too long, the display will return back to its original or its default display, which is the media which is you are currently playing with. Okay, so just now was this one, redial, add device. I can add another device to this player itself. I can delete the device, so select here to delete. So this is the device to delete, and if I delete it right now, it's going to disconnect my it's going to disconnect that phone from the player itself. Okay, to temporarily go and disconnect the phone from the Bluetooth. Okay, you can just use disconnect like this kind. Press this button here. Then if you see no, turn the knob until it shows yes. So if you turn this way doesn't work, turn it this way to work. So after that press, then it will be disconnected. So on this phone itself, if you see, okay, so go here, go to Bluetooth. Bluetooth has been disconnected. Then tap here again to reconnect to the phone itself. Reconnect the phone to the player itself. Okay, so if you see now here, A2DP, that means the cell phone has already been connected. Then you can just press here to it's already there, it's already back. Okay, so pressing and hold on the display, and then the last menu is BT reset. BT reset means I'm resetting the Bluetooth to factory mode. Sometimes people pair too many phones and then they want to clear everything away and start again fresh. Then this is what you do. Click here and then turn, and then this is the yes. Then press on it. Then when you press on it, all the phone will get disconnected. So you see here, phone already disconnected, and then Bluetooth already reset back to factory default setting. Okay, then after that, the last one is of course this one. Press it, return this one first, return the display to normal first, then tap it, and then go to reset. Then if I press on this button, okay, and I select yes, and I tap this button, the whole player will be reset back to factory setting. Okay, so everything goes back to factory. Okay, so let's try. So everything goes back to factory setting. Even the time all reset back to factory setting. If you turn it on again, it's going to go back to factory setting. All our program station all gone already. So this is for people to reset the device back to factory setting in this case. Okay, so this has all been the Clarion player that's found on the Proton Saga 3rd generation before facelift. That means this is for this kind of Proton Saga for cars before the facelift, 1.3 standard and 1.3 executive will get this kind of player. Okay, so if you find this video helpful, please click the like button, and if subscribe to my channel if you like. And after that, if you want to get updated on any of the videos that I will make, please hit the bell button. And I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching. Till my next video. Bye bye.